It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon and welcome in to your Daily Community Briefing, live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV Channel 9. We trust that you and your family had a safe, happy New Year and are happy to have you tuned in here with us as we get you updated on the local news stories going on in Central and Eastern Kentucky. Michael Watkins here with you. Our newscast today is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Let Bishop's prepare your mower for spring. They are located on North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We're also brought to you by Always Growing Children's Resale Store in Berea. Always Growing Children's Resale Store will buy your children's gently worn clothes every Tuesday and Thursday. Go over there and check them out in Berea. And also Mountain Adventures. Mountain Adventures has got everything you need for your next family meal with all the fruits, vegetables, and locally produced meats. They are located on River Drive in Irvin. In our lead story today, it comes out of Estill County. On January 2nd, the majority of the 2021 Ravenna City Council called a special meeting. At the start of the meeting, Council member Amy Crow reportedly objected, citing that it was an illegal meeting. Crow stated that the new council could not call a special meeting due to the fact that they had not been in office long enough. However, statute KRS 61.823 concerning special meetings states the presiding officer or a majority of the members of the public agency may call a special meeting. Crow later allegedly claimed the meeting was illegal due to the fact that she was not legally notified. She stated she was told in person only by Mayor Estine Tipton and Council member Valerie Flincham. Statute KRS 61.8234A states, as soon as possible, written notice shall be delivered personally, transmitted by machine, or mailed to every member of the public agency, as well as each media organization which filed a written request, including a mailing address to receive notice of special meeting. The notice shall be given at least 24 hours before the special meeting. News media outlets do not currently have anything on file at Ravenna City Hall. However, Crow apparently did not have proper notification. Council members did not proceed further as another special meeting has been called for January 4th, and that was called by Mayor Estine Tipton. Well, the Senate passes critical defense bill with Kentucky priorities. McConnell calls the NDAA a victory for Kentucky's role in our national security. U.S. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell led the U.S. Senate to pass the National Defense Authorization Act. The act was a conference report. The Senate vote marks the 60th consecutive year Congress has passed the defense policy bill. Senator McConnell secured critical provisions in the legislation for Kentucky's service members, military installations, and defense programs. In addition to a well-deserved pay raise for our service members, Senator McConnell secured authorizations for these Kentucky priorities: $69.3 million for construction of the Van Voorhees Elementary School at Fort Knox, $20 million for the NSA Workforce Transformation Cyber Initiative Pilot Program, which supports the University of Louisville's recently announced healthcare cybersecurity certificate programs, and $15 million for an Army National Guard Reserve Center building in Frankfort. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office is now searching for a third party in connection to the December murder of Jeremy Caldwell. Laurel County authorities have already apprehended two suspects believed to be in connection to the murder. Robert Brandon Gray was arrested at a residence on December 23rd with the help of the Regional Special Reaction Team. Ashley Lewis was arrested days later in Clay County. Officials say that Freddie Wayne Scaff Jr. is now a suspect in the murder case and is now wanted for complicity to murder in Laurel County. Scaff was looked could look like any of the three pictures you see here on WBON TV if you are watching along on our live stream. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of him, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office is asking you to contact them at 606-864-6600 or at 606-878-7000. Well, Mike Harmon, the Kentucky's 47th Auditor of Public Accounts, announced his office will release the 2017 audit of the Estill County Fiscal Court. In a press release, Mike Harmon, the Kentucky's 47th Auditor of Public Accounts, announced his office will again release the following county audits on Tuesday, January the 5th, and that audit will be posted on the web at auditor.ky.gov. This will come from the 2017 Estill County Fiscal Court, the audit for that, and the also 2019 audits for Breckenridge County Fiscal Court and the Cumberland County Fiscal Court. The Auditor of Public Accounts ensures that public resources are protected, accurately valued, properly accounted for, and effectively employed for this purpose. And again, that'll be online at the auditor.ky.gov website. On December 30th at approximately 7:34 p.m., K-9 officer Stephen DeBoard conducted a traffic stop on South Campbell Street in Lancaster for traffic violations. K-9 Kane was deployed on the vehicle and showed a positive indication for the odor of narcotics. Upon search of the vehicle, found inside was a baggie of suspected methamphetamine, a baggie of suspected heroin, and a Xanax bar. Also located behind the driver's seat was a stolen firearm that was reported stolen out of Lincoln County. Rodney Penman, age 53 of Lancaster, was arrested and charged with the following felony charges: trafficking methamphetamine, trafficking heroin, possession of a handgun by a convicted felon, receiving stolen property, a firearm, and along with other traffic charges. Assisting officers at the scene were GPD officers Gibson, Willard, Lee, and Smithson. Special thanks to the Bluegrass 911 dispatchers for their continued great work. Officer Zach Lay is the investigating officer in this case. Folks, it's now time for our first commercial break. We appreciate you being with us here on your daily community briefing, live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV. When we come back, we'll get to those coronavirus numbers. The last time we were with you, it looked like those numbers were going down due to the number of counties in the orange, and we even had one in the green last week, but those numbers kind of back on the rise. We'll get to those when we come back on your daily community briefing on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures is a new, unique store open in Irvin. They have both fruits and vegetables from local farmers and from farmers around the state. Stop in and see their huge selection of bananas, oranges, watermelons, plus potatoes, corn, green beans, and so much more. Mountain Adventures has also teamed up with Two Farms Meat to offer Estill Countyans a place to get your meats and all the other fixings, plus jams, jellies, and they also offer gift baskets. At Mountain Adventures, located at 70 River Drive in Irvin, or like them on Facebook.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today. Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
All roads lead to CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have the experience and knowledge to get your vehicle running at its peak performance, whether it's a small two-door sedan or a souped-up diesel truck. And with CT Diesel Performance, you don't have to worry about dealing with the big dealership prices. They will work with you and tell you what the problem is and help you find a solution. When it's time to have your vehicle serviced, remember, all roads lead to CT Diesel Performance, just off exit 97 in Richmond.
We're back live on your daily community briefing. Michael Watkins here on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV Channel 9. Brought to you by Affordable Heating and Air Conditioning. For all your heating and air needs, call Brian with Affordable Heating and Air Conditioning at 859-779-0122. We're also brought to you by Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635.5 Big Hill Avenue. Let Bluegrass Marble and Granite take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. And Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea, they have the best aftercare in the business. When every detail counts, remember Davis & Powell Funeral Home. When we were last with you, we had a county in the green. That was Hickman County. Today, Hickman County with a 6.5 current incidence rate. They are back in the yellow for that current incidence rate. Again, that is the average daily cases per 100,000 population. Several counties in the orange today, including Ballard and Livingston, Casey, Owen, Bracken County. Some of the counties closest to us in the orange include Wolfe County at a 20% incidence rate, and Bath County at a 19.4%, Magoffin County at 12.9%. Madison County today, giving you some of the numbers from over the weekend because of the holiday weekend that it was. 63 new cases were reported on Wednesday, 26 on Thursday, 33 on Friday, and a total of 77 from over the weekend, 25 on Saturday, 52 new cases reported yesterday, and the current number of active cases, 1,039 active cases in Madison County alone, which makes our current incidence rate 37.5. Now, that is around the same number that we were at before we left you on Wednesday. Looking at some of the other numbers surrounding us here, Garrett County has jumped back up to a 61.5 incidence rate. Rockcastle County is at 66.7. Jackson County at 57.9 for that current incidence rate. Jessamine County at 40.9. Fayette County at 56.9. Clark County at 28.8. And Estill County currently sitting with a 41.5 current incidence rate. So looking at the surrounding counties, Madison County actually sitting pretty good at the 37.5 number. And as always, we will continue to bring that to you each and every single day here on the newscast. Governor Beshear continues with his updated greetings in his meetings with the folks online, updating us on the numbers from Beshear's office and warning of us of the vaccine scams. With the governor's report from yesterday, here is WBON TV's Ron Likens.
COVID-19 is starting 2021 as the top newsmaker in Kentucky. The numbers seem to be increasing, though. As of Sunday, January 3rd, there were 2,860 new cases reported, with 1,677 now hospitalized, 421 in ICU, and 196 on a ventilator. There were also 25 deaths yesterday, bringing the state total to 2,723 Kentuckians that have died from the coronavirus. The state's positivity rating is now 11.1%. Governor Andy Beshear attributes that increase, or the increase in numbers, to the holidays and the slowness in reporting. Consumers are being advised to be aware of COVID-related scams as developments in medical treatments and economic relief begin to roll out. Scammers may try to convince people that they can get an early access to the COVID-19 vaccine if they share personal information, such as passwords or their Social Security number. They may also push to sell fake vaccines or treatments they claim work better than the vaccines approved by the FDA. According to Central Kentucky Better Business Bureau spokesperson Heather Clary, if it doesn't sound right, if it doesn't feel right in your gut, it's usually not right. From the WBON TV 9 newsroom, I'm Ron Likens.
KU, even though they are not in session right now, continuing to update us on their numbers for the university. There have been 476 total cases. Currently, none of those are active cases. So of the 476, all of those have recovered. If you or somebody that you know has coronavirus symptoms, there's a new Berea testing location at the Berea Municipal Garage at Berea Public Works, 200 Harrison Road in Berea. You can call 1-855-WH-APPTS or go to White House Clinics for more information on this new testing site. They are available today at the Berea Municipal Garage until 5:30 p.m. or at the Richmond White House Clinics until 5:30 p.m. Also tomorrow at those same two locations from 9 a.m. in the morning until 5:30 p.m. or at the Mount Vernon White House Clinic from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is free community drive-up COVID-19 testing going on all week. There is no out-of-pocket cost. They just ask that you bring a photo ID and insurance card if you have one. No appointment is necessary, and there is testing available for all ages, courtesy of the White House Clinics. It's now time for our last commercial break, folks. When we come back, WBON TV sat down with Richmond Baptist Health nurse Michael Dandenau, and he cleared up some of the scrutiny behind the vaccine. We'll get that when we come back on your daily community briefing, live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV, Channel 9.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures is a new, unique store open in Irvin. They have both fruits and vegetables from local farmers and from farmers around the state. Stop in and see their huge selection of bananas, oranges, watermelons, plus potatoes, corn, green beans, and so much more. Mountain Adventures has also teamed up with Two Farms Meat to offer Estill Countyans a place to get your meats and all the other fixings, plus jams, jellies, and they also offer gift baskets. At Mountain Adventures, located at 70 River Drive in Irvin, or like them on Facebook.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
Affordable Service Solutions is the heating and air company you want to call when you want the work done right the first time for an affordable price. That's Affordable Service Solutions. Call Brian at 779-0122 for all your heating and cooling needs, plus Tempstar units at an affordable price. That number again is 779-0122. And remember, Affordable Service Solutions is your local Tempstar dealer.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
All roads lead to CT Diesel Performance off exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff have the experience and knowledge to get your vehicle running at its peak performance, whether it's a small 2-door sedan or a souped-up diesel truck. And with CT Diesel Performance, you don't have to worry about dealing with the big dealership prices. They will work with you and tell you what the problem is and help you find a solution. When it's time to have your vehicle serviced, remember, all roads lead to CT Diesel Performance, just off exit 97 in Richmond.
Into the daily community briefing, live on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV Channel 9. Michael Watkins here with you folks tonight on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Samantha Burford and myself will be live in the studio previewing some of the upcoming basketball games that start tonight. Some basketball games starting tonight here in Madison County. We'll be crowning our preseason girls and boys players of the year and our preseason teams of the year tonight from 6 to 7 on the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. You can watch that live on WBON TV or listen to it live on WKXO, WIRV, and on WEKY. Our newscast today is brought to you by Holland Sons Auto Care, Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond, and Batteries Unlimited. Great sponsors of our newscast today. WBON TV sat down with Richmond Baptist Health nurse Michael Dandenaugh, who cleared up some of the scrutiny behind the vaccine and his perspective as a frontline healthcare worker during the pandemic. With the interview, here is WBON TV's news director, Marissa Hempel.
You were one of the first to get the vaccine, correct? What's your experience been so far? I know it's only been a few hours at this point.
Right. No, I mean, just like you would expect with any other vaccine, just a little bit of pain from the needle stick, but other than that, nothing significant. So I'm at work today, so hopefully, I don't really have anything else, any symptoms or anything like that or side effects, so that I can keep working all day. But so far, I don't expect anything really significant. I think there's a lot of scrutiny on it, just like anything else that they've done with this. There's been a ton of scrutiny. So for it to get through and an issue with it not being caught, I think would be less likely. Even though it went fast, I think there was so many eyes in the world on this. So it's not like that something would get pushed through and not be caught, So.
Did Baptist Health like kind of pull you aside? Did you know who was going to get the vaccine before it arrived, or was it kind of just people were randomly chosen?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they chose. We did a survey a couple weeks ago when it looked like the vaccines were going to be coming, and then of course, like everything else, not knowing exactly what hospitals were going to get it. I think Madison County did a really good job for so long with having a low caseload that I think that put us behind some of the like ancillary hospitals like Corbin and stuff like that because they had more. So I think that's how they did the hospital systems. So then once they just asked us if we would be willing to do it. So I'm sure several of us, I don't know who all they said that they would take it when it showed up or whatever. So they didn't ask us if it was which one we wanted, the Pfizer or the Moderna or anything. So they just said if we were willing to take it and if we were interested in taking it. So we'd signed up for that. And then they gave me a call yesterday, said, hey, you're scheduled for tomorrow. I think I'd heard that we were possibly getting it here at the hospital today or tomorrow. And then they just called up and said, hey, you're scheduled and whatever name drawn on the hat, you'll be there at 8, which is 8 o'clock, which was kind of interesting. They didn't, at first I thought, I was like, well, maybe because I was the first nurse on the floor to have a COVID patient back in March. But actually, I don't think nobody realized that until this morning. So we were talking about it. So, but some people there's just so much information out there, it scares people. And unfortunately, I'd hate for people in the community to not see that and listen to all the other stuff out there, and be afraid to take this, and not protect themselves and their families mostly. So we see so much different stuff here. The stuff that gets reported isn't always similar to what we see here. So I kind of look at what I see here at work and judge everything else off of that.
Well, yeah, I definitely think it'll help hearing from people like yourself on the front lines to kind of give more perspective on it. And that what you just mentioned kind of segues into my last question for you, which would be, what have you noticed? You said you treated one of the first patients. What are you seeing on the front lines with this virus?
There's, of course, we've got a lot more patients. Our nursing home, we got, I don't know, 7 or 8 nursing homes, long-term care facilities in Madison County, and they did great. They did great for so long without having incidents and stuff. Of course, once it hit, it's a confined area, and it spread really fast. So we got a lot of patients recently from long-term care facilities, even though they're swamped and they've been overwhelmed for a long time, I'm sure. But they did a really good job for a long time. So we're seeing out there, but then we're also seeing, it seems to me, that we're seeing people younger, healthier, less comorbidities that are showing up that are getting sick or getting tested and then delaying care by a week or so. And where they'll stay at home, not go to their doctor, not go to a facility, not get medical attention. And those first few days and that first week are very critical about reducing the viral load. And that's when those people that wait a week or so before they come in here, when they really start getting short of air, they struggle for a while. They're recovering, but it's a long, hard process to do it. So if I would recommend to anybody, what I tell my friends, tell family, is if you're symptomatic, go see somebody, whether it's your primary care. That's first place to go, primary care or something like that. If you don't have that or you can't get to that, go to an ER. Go to an emergency room and present and let them be the judge of what's wrong with you. And if you need to do treatment, don't just fight a fever at home and think you'll get better, because you hear so many people that don't get really sick. So you don't want to be the minorities that do get sick. It's rough.
Well, I definitely commend you and all the others, doctors and nurses on the front line. So thank you guys for all that you do.
Yeah, well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Report from Laurel County, missing person last seen off Middle Ground Way in London on January 2nd, 11 a.m., wearing black leather jacket and shorts. I'm assuming that means long shorts. He is reportedly autistic. Anyone knows the whereabouts of James E. Young, age 34, they are asked to contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office at 606-864-6600 or 606-878-7000. Laurel County Sheriff's Deputy Charlie Johnson is continuing to investigate, and he was reported missing yesterday at 1:10 p.m. That is James E. Young, age 34, a missing persons report in Laurel County. Folks, thanks for being with us once again here on your daily community briefing. We are live every single weekday at 3 p.m. for your daily community briefing on 100.7 The Coyote and WBON TV, Channel 9. We'll see you tomorrow, same time and same place.